Okay, this is Anime Studio tutorial on images. So, I'm going to open up Anime Studio. The image I'm going to be using is... Well, first of all, let's just import it. Import image, or a quicker way is just to go new image layer. So, let's import Pikachu. So there we go, we got Pikachu. But, there's a problem with him. Let's draw a circle, shall we? We just want him to be standing on a red circle. There's a problem there. He can't stand in that circle because he's got a big white area around him, which we can't get rid of. Well, actually that's a lie. We can get rid of it. But we're going to have to use something else. So, delete that. Then what we're going to do is open up GIMP. So, GIMP's for playing with images and Anime Studio is for animating. Okay, so let's go open that image. Desktop. There it is, desktop. Okay, Pikachu. Now, you can try, first of all we're going to use the fuzzy select, which is the magic wand, and you just select around him, press delete, but it does nothing, because there's no alpha layer. So what we've got to do is add alpha channel, delete. There we go. If you don't like the white line around him, you can turn it off and put on feather edges. Instead of a white line, you've got a white glow. Depends on your preferences. So we're going to save that. And we're going to save it as something that has alpha. So we'll save it as a PNG. We come up with loads of settings. Save. Okay, so now we've got Pikachu.png. Let's import that. And there you see, he's got alpha, so he's on top of the thing. Now you can play with images just like you can in any other layer. Shadows, motion blur, masking, image, if you really want to. Oops. There we go, we've got a shadow. And you can even use bones. Admittedly you can't use point binding because there are no points, but you can still use bones. So each area will just be controlled by what's ever nearest. See, and you get some pretty weird results. But there's still some warping. Now you can do the same with movies. Get rid of that. Let's import a movie. You can import it as image, it doesn't matter. Scene 1, it's an animation I'm working on. Just make it smaller. Let's add some bone. And let's just add some bones there. And now we can distort this like that. I don't know why you'd want to, but you can. So there we go, we've got a distorted movie. I'll just play like that. I don't know why you'd want a distorted movie, but if you could find a use for it, there we have it. While making this tutorial, I found something out which I didn't know. I don't know if there's any use to anyone, but I'll show it to you anyway. You might notice a lot that I don't use the play buttons, I use the backwards and forwards keys to move forwards and backwards in the timeline. Because that's easier to control, so you can just move left or right. Well, I found what happens if you drag something while you're pressing left or right. Now initially it just looks like one point there, but then when you move it, look, there's all these points, and basically what it's done is it's tracked all that movement, which I suppose could be useful, although it's generally quite jittery and you won't want it. What it can be used for, though, if there's one use, is camera shakes, because you might want like an earthquake or something, and that could be quite easy to do. So here we have an earthquake. Okay, so you might be able to use image warping, and you might be able to use this weird technique I just found. Thanks for watching.